Go. Anyways, we got a few demos to play here. We got a few. I'm also recording it again. I'm recording it. Oh wow, music. I also may quickly just grab something. There's the thumbnail. Gonna watch my own stream real quick. Actually, I need to check something anyways. So you can listen to the music while I do something real quick. I need to see if I'm able to see chat. Yeah, I'm able to see it. I just want to do an audio check. Audio check, audio check. Test, test, test. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this over here then. Up and close and personal to my face. Cause anyways. And there I use myself to check YouTube chat. Since I wasn't sure if it actually ever loads or not, but there it is. Somerset Beach, huh? Seems like I made it in time. Why is this damn text so slow? Who's doing this? Text speed faster. The scene must be downstairs. Officer Coleman guarding the scene. Should I say hi to him before I go downstairs? Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, this game runs so terribly. There we go. I just need to click into it. I don't know why every single Unreal Engine game I play just plays if good morning, Officer Coleman. Detective Foster, good morning. The crime scene is over there. Rest of the team is waiting for you downstairs. Oh boy. I don't know why they're adding like motion blur. I'm not sure. I walked past the place on the way. It was closed. Oh, Detective William won't be happy to hear that. He really seemed like he was craving for some ribs. Ha ha ha. Oh well. Let's go get some burgers after we're done here. Sounds good, sir. Yeah, we're just gonna go say hi. I'm gonna change some settings. I'm contemplating. First things first, I should talk to my colleagues. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Why is her hand purple though? Why do we have a purple hand? The body of the man found on the beach this morning. I like to take a look at the body right away, but protocol is protocol. First, go say hi to the other officers first. Hello, William. If you won that game back then. Hey, William. How are things looking? Oh, I'm the man of the hour. What took you so long? We're already done with the initial sweep. I'm sorry, I couldn't find my badge in my coat pocket. Your badge, did you leave it at home? I never leave it out of my pocket. I just couldn't find it anywhere. You lost your badge? What hell of a cop you are. Can't believe this man lost his badge. What is this? What's next? Disco is not dead anyways. Well, it's a tricky case. We're already done with the search, but yeah, how could an old man like me find here? Better you than me. Well, said it seems like a normal suicide. I reckon Kelvin would have agreed with me once. Takes a look at the scene. Right, partner, let's hear what our informed quote witness Mr. James has to say. Right from the beginning, I was walking down the footpath here, and when I was getting off to work last night. What do you mean by last night? It was something like midnight, half past, I think. Phew, I was working the graveyard shift all the time. We're short-staffed, and I can't even go home for dinner. I get so tired when I go back home late at night. I can't even spend time playing with my kids. This man is maybe I should look for a new job before the company really goes bust. What could that would mean that I no longer see this beautiful coastline when I could be. I thought he was just saying this in the story. No, this is a turn the monologue during the thing. Sitting on the bench here, I was looking at the ocean. It does feel a bit relaxing. What's this? What's that? What is that guy doing here at this time of night? Just a raging alcoholic. That he's living the good life, unlike someone who's working all this time. Anyway, how would I look like when I sit there? I guess other people thought the same about me when I was sitting there. I guess I would stop lounging here like that. I went back home thinking the man asleep after the night of heavy drinking. People do that sometimes, I suppose. Right, and he was waving his arms like this. I wasn't sure if he was sleeping or turning, but anyways, if the guy was that drunk, it's not strange of a thing, is it? I bet anyone would have thought the same, but this morning something happened. I was always commuting this footpath, you see, and I was on my way to work today, and that man was still there laying down like a log at the same spot. I mean, he's dressed neatly and all, but he's out there sleeping on the street. I thought it was odd and went down to the beach to see what's up with him. Then I noticed he wasn't breathing and he looked very pale. That's why I went to the phone booth and reported it to the police. You know, this is still freaking me out. Yesterday night he was alive, and then this morning he ends up dead. Yeah, I have my clue. Oh my god. Clue. Alive and waving his arms last night? Yes, I'm sure. Thanks, Mr. James. Mr. William, let me take a closer look at the body. I don't have my badge with me today, so I think I need your help. Detective. Whatever, go on. The man discovered dead leaning on a seawall at the end of a sunset beach footpath. The corpse looks as calm as a person who is fast asleep in a restful nap. There are no bloodstains nearby. It wouldn't have been easy to notice he was dead before checking on him from near. Alright, I should thoroughly inspect anything that could be a clue to cracking the case open. Alright, belongings. This wallet is made of sheepskin. I'm guessing it would have been pricey. But inside betrays look, not a single cent. William, this wallet, right? What pocket did you find it in? It was in his back pocket, I'm sure. So he sat on it. Guess it would have been easy to take it out from his back pocket. Tell me about it. If someone wasn't late, fishing the wallet out of his pocket would have been a cakewalk. They told me to keep the scene as intact as possible until you get here. That's why, you know, it's hard. You know how hard it is to lift the body up, to take the wallet out of its pocket and sit him down again? Really sorry about that. You know, if you're gonna be late, better yet, just skip it. Heck, not come though. Right? I'll make sure to be on time. I'll take to ID him. A single thing on himself. Simply penniless. Then he's out and about. These 2 bus tickets in his wallet. All he had. These tickets from yesterday both say they depart for station, but they are departing different times and different, and destinations are different too. Taking our bound to Summers at 8:10 p.m. I died. I blame my sister. She was sick yesterday. Anyways, seems like this man used to use this. I cannot read. Used this ticket last evening to take the bus here. The other ticket is strange. The ticket is bound to Power Street at 30 p.m. This destinations are different, and he wouldn't have used it anyway. Why did he buy it? If he bought the wrong ticket, he would have gotten a refund. It's not like he had a lot of money to spare after all. Cigarette butt. Not sure what to make it they are. They look like they almost have, but a bit like a hand-rolled cigarette. The shape and the size and filter slightly different from the regular ones. What did you find the cigarette butt? Oh, that we found it on this man's tie. Look, it was on his tie like this. I guess you could say it was on his chest. It's not on his tie. For some reason, it doesn't feel right. Daniel Schmidt has been a heavy smoker. Continues to be discolored. He must have smoked at least 2 packs a day. The other hand is clean. He would have smoked with his left hand only. Guess he would have been left-handed. Not a handkerchief. There's something interesting in his chest pocket. What's this? Hold on, I just found this in his man's pocket. Did you notice this? Oh wait, he has something more on him? Did you miss him during the first week? I forgot to check his chest pocket. Not sure either. Interesting. Not educated upper class businessman, or at the very least worked in some sort of white collar job. Found then in a place like this all alone. Left hand, some right hand, back chest pocket. From the witness testimony, this man stayed on the beach all night. His shoes are even dirty at all though. Doesn't seem like he was walking around the beach at all. Seems like he was just sitting here ever since he got to the beach. Doesn't see any traces of phytotrauma either. Warm enough as well. Since he wasn't that cold, it's not likely hypothermia was the cause of death. Everything leading up to his death was this peaceful, like William said. It's all looking like a simple suicide. The man's face is calm. It seems like he died during his sleep. His face looked like he died painlessly. Beard trimmed neatly. Seems like he shaved yesterday morning. Guess I should check his pupils. Pupils are dilated, no reflexes either. Sounds about right for a dead man's eye. Today is the last time a corpse like this appeared. Do my best to resolve this mystery so this man can find some. No, like you said, it's a tricky case. We can't find any wounds in the body. It doesn't seem like hypothermia or drowning. I think we can rush to a conclusion. What do you mean, rush? You saw everything, didn't you? Wasn't a single drop of blood or body near it. Are you saying it's this man was not murdered? That's right. I mean, get a good hunch from all of this? Hunch? When a person died, well, again, base our investigation on the hunch. It was just an expression. Or was that a logical reason process of deduction, alright? That's how you do things, isn't it? Deduction's bulletproof, so here it goes. The man, unknown reasons, trying to find where he could end his life, and this place happened to be the Summers Beach. Only he would know why he chose such an awkward spot like this, I suppose. He wanted to feel the ocean breeze, watch the nightscape for the last time. Decided to smoke one last cigarette before he ended everything. A lonely man, but it could be worse. At least he had his last cigarette, I suppose. He would have said something like this. Yeah, it wasn't a half bad of a life. I don't think that. And the cigarette butt dropped and the man let out his final breath. We found a cigarette put on his tie just like we found. How the hell did he die though? Out of section. Sorry to break the news. There's a major poem. The cause of death is unclear. It's best in the body for autopsy. Difficult to get an autopsy approved on a body that committed suicide or died naturally. No one wants to deserve him dead without a good reason. There's a single clue. Could have been a victim of murder. Don't look at it. What do you not understand? Spit it out. I refute you. I got the idea in a hat. Balanced discussion. We're having a balanced discussion right now. Really, I'm thinking that the key to the evidence in the scene that supports your deduction is. I really need to make a separate account for my account. Anyway, the cigarette found on top of the dead man's tie, isn't that right? I guess so. Under in his chest. Isn't it natural to think the man was smoking it? He didn't say the cigarette seems to be hand-rolled. There isn't readily available anywhere. Then it's natural to think the dead man used this to commit suicide. So William thinks that cigarette here is the key to the case? Are you implying the cigarette was poisonous? No external actor was involved in this man poisoning himself to death? Or so clean? At the very least, curiously look doesn't look very poisonous. It doesn't smell like it either. Of course the proper lab tests do. I'm not speaking absolute. All I'm saying is the scene looked like the case. Doesn't mean that what you said about the cigarette is just eyewitnesses. Okay, none of us was wrong. Of course not. There's a major problem now about such as yourself. What do you mean a major problem? Were you even listening to me? Alright, I'll give you a rundown one last time. Listen up. The man who just smoked one last cigarette before ending it all. I admit it, there's some imagination in my deduction. I wasn't looking over the man as he died. How would I figure out exactly how he died? Okay, Willie, my god. I'm just skeptical and all, you know, I'm very skeptical. I have to admit it, your partner is as capable as you are in the art of deduction. Well, then you're one hell of a detective, but people can make mistakes. Ms. Dilma. Oh, if a man's gonna go commit suicide, he usually has empty pockets anyways. I'm bad at this. I think the witness testimony is the one that I will put on the scale. Okay, so the empty pockets, I guess. Another thing is in his possession. Yeah, that was my third option because usually people who want to kill themselves don't really have much on them. Not to do anything. Let's say that you said the man grabbed the last cigarette from his pocket, but then how could he have lighted it? You know? Yeah, obviously. All of the man had on was His wallet, his 2 bus tickets, and a little piece of paper. None of that can be used to light up a cigarette. How do you smoke without a match or a lighter? That's right, he could have just thrown away his lighter after he lit his cigarette, for instance. He could have thrown it into the ocean. Oh, you know, getting rid of one's belongings before dying, all that sort. But didn't that explain why he came into the beach in the first place? I think so. If he threw away his belongings in the ocean for closure, why didn't he throw away his wallet? It's in his fucking back pocket. Anyway. And that has been sitting here all night. So it makes very sense for our people to target him. He's robbed penniless. Sorry, I disagree. Makes you so sure? Do you have proof that nobody could rob them during the night? Of course, there's a critical piece of evidence because position of the wallet, appearance of the wallet, the position of the wallet. Yeah, hanging on the ass to grab it. Body would have been moved directly downwards. Wow. These two. Hey. Someone else would have been there. Let a lighter and matchsticks. Could have lighted the cigarette. You're right, I'm right. I'm embarrassed by the first one, but at least I got the second one instantly right. You know, the easier one. The easier one. Yeah, the corporate was the first to kill him with poison and then left the corpse on the beach while nobody was looking. The beach is a secluded area, and it's not too shabby for a corpse dump. Not too shabby. Corporate would have had intentionally left a cigarette on the body to make it look like the victim committed suicide. The victim and the corporate knew each other. They could have had some bad blood between them. Dropped the cigarette on the victim as if the corporate wanted to mock him, so forth. Poisoning is just a hypothesis. Of course, all of this is also a hypothesis. Oh, and it's clear it's a murder. Yeah, if I'm on the money, this is a first-degree murder. Who lived there? I'll look for any witnesses around the ticket booth. You have any way of making more work for all of us, huh? And the autopsy, I suppose. Charlotte should take care of it. She's the only one who does any sort of thing in this backwater town anyways. What do you even ask? Don't forget all that. Let's just go for lunch already. I'm starving. We're getting ribs today. Have burgers instead. Sure, nothing going my way today. Nothing is. Only 3 households there. Home and even ran their plates. Only 3? Huh, I didn't know that. Makes sense. Didn't take that long. Right? Here's the case report. Report. Alright. Can I read it? Does that look like the guy? Anyways. It looks like the guy. Anyways. There's some new information. Thanks, I'll get right to it. What are the labels? borrow my own clothes. I guess some people have strange habits. Oh, the victim had a habit of doing so. They removed the labels after killing him. Maybe the corporate thought of knowing where the victim bought his clothes might compromise his identity. Like Primstown. I'm not saying it, the corporate must have had something to do with tailoring. To keep that, for some reason, somebody removed all of the clues that will help us identify who the victim was. There wasn't an ID on the body, the clothes didn't have any labels either. The victim was murdered by someone he knew. This meant to distract our investigation a bit. Difficult case. A difficult case? It won't be a difficult case. This won't be a difficult case. Okay, we're confident. Anyways, but it's all that wallet was left on the body and everything. Even the corner was that thorough. No, there's no way we would have found any sort of blood on his body. He was a regular traveler, trying to hide his identity even after death. Perhaps he could have been a spy in the government agency or mafia. Remember this sort. Didn't even dare see a dead man. Both his cases. Been there already? Was Sergeant Provo with us this morning? Not the train station. You know what he has to do? Gosh, I should head there right as soon as I see the autopsy results. Wow. Tetanus from a prick on his finger. It seems like the staff sent him to ER because acute tumor is in general ICU. There's not a decision of medicine that he took last night after drinking, so the best thing to do is administer a vaccine. Frozen a lot. Do you understand? I think a particularly fussy patient came in vaccine. Say that. Anyway, patient was mindful of his health. Good to get vaccinated for every 10 years. Goodness. But anyway, let's go back to the case. Please come in. Autopsy room. Here's the autopsy report. I'm gonna go read it. Fact. Red-green colorblind. Poison. He died to food poisoning. A lot. Toxins were discovered in his body, but I'm getting a feeling that this is not the end of the story. Some toxin might have been completely decomposed and could have been why they didn't leave any traces. The problem though is that the combination of the poisons found in his man's body is simply impossible. Poisoned by something man-made? That's right. Not sure how it was made, but it's completely a new sort of poison. Would have been hallucinating. By the time he was in trance, he couldn't feel any pain. The rest of the poisons would have been spread into his body, rising his organs. A quiet, drowsy death where you can't feel your insides burning away and nor react to it. It's not impossible if it was the case. It's strange it took so long for him to die after dinner. He died from a special designer poison, that's all I'm sure of. Anyway, it was nice to know my observation skills could tell that this guy is the same. Anyways. poisoned by some ribs. Totally my friend. Something like that ever happened to me. Do not share my name with any doctor, no matter what. I hope that happens. Can't believe they killed one of my viewers. They suffer from red to green blindness. I think. Probably. Well, they probably suffer from red. The green lines. For his color blindness, that's why I mentioned it in the report. It happens a lot with cone cells just because the lens filter out someone changes how the brain works. Blindness. I'm deducing. This is not really that. It's not that intense, man. It's just fucking. Wow, this guy looks similar. He's just a little bit chubby here. You know? He looks similar. Alexander Wayne, he looks like our guy. He looks completely different. Photo doesn't look like anything like him, but his physical features general look doesn't match. He doesn't look 35 at all. Like, photo. I really did a number on him. Oh, fine and dandy, but this man doesn't have any relatives. We don't have anyone. Start working on his paper then? Oh, we're not sure yet, so first, we'll look into it and let you know. Faster the better. Wanted to need a woman. Other than the autopsy, did you find anything odd from his belongings that we found on the scene? He was poisoned. Right, so did you find any similar substance on him, or... I forgot to mention, because it was rather eventless, I didn't find anything on his belongings. So something that was unusual about his cigarettes. I suppose it's interesting how it looks like a regular cigarette, but it's filled with loose cut leaves. It wasn't poisonous though. Anything, the most interesting bit was the note that read no. Find anything on it? No, not really, but it's sort of strange. On the last page of a botany book. I guess that's probably where the poison is or something. And the aesthetics. Other than words on the last, there's nothing interesting about it. It seems like a weird page around the end, but I think that's just a mistake someone made while printing the book. Please here to help. Any other questions? Nope. I'm went. We'll let you know anything pops up. Surprised I can't inspect this level. It's time for dinner. Why don't you stop by the station for some grub? I'm feeling like it. The folks at the station will be waiting for a cop to show up. I'll see you later, William. Dun dun dun. Hey partner, William, what brings you here? Nothing really. Just tag along, skip dinner. It's gonna take a while to investigate attempted robbery though. I'm fine. It's just not today's. It's not the day for barbecue anyway. Rib is still under reparation. I wouldn't be going even if it was open. I told you before I don't want to die seriously after eating some ribs. You don't even have your badge. What are you gonna do there all alone? That's right. You're the best perch ever. Dun 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 dun. Never seen such an ugly statue. Isn't it cool based on that tale? The station also comes from. Have you heard of the legend of Mary? As in Fable saw it? A lot of time ago, dirty rabbit dogs appeared into the city. Those dogs spread a lethal plague all across the town. She's a woman? Yeah, a woman in a statue right there, that's where a single went to down rabbit dog. It's just one, but a whole pack of them. Statue makes it look like the dogs ate her alive. Well, not a pack, we dragged all those dogs into the ocean. Into the ocean! Anyway, yeah. Alright, well, we learned. You know that thing on our tax money, you know. You know, our tax money. The tax money. How's the YouTube stream looking anyways? Looking pretty bad in terms of quality. Actually, it looks surprisingly good for terms of quality. I don't agree with you, YouTube. I think I prefer my bitrate to be a bit higher when I stream, honestly. 5,000 seems perfectly fine and looks clear visually. Wow, it looks super clear. Station staff, do you work here? How can I help you? We're from the Sunset. Follow here. I have it by the storage locker, straight to the left, past the security office. Thank you. To the left. By the end, seems like a staff here waiting for the police. Always. Should I hurry? Boop boop boop. This is the office where the guards work at the train station. Should I first check out the crime scene? See no staff members know anything about the incident. Excuse me. What's happening here? Oh, you must have met my brother at the station. We're twins. People often mistake us for what I've met. Twins. If I tell people you two are actually the same, how can I help you? We were like a third twin. Get this locker open. That's right. Whoever that was. Really worked the pry bars, huh? This happened last night around 11 at night. Security guard ran straight into him on doing his night rounds, and the poor man got beaten up. He'll be at the guard office at the main entrance. Need the 10 passengers here, but you have to go see them yourselves. Dun, dun, dun. You can't look at it, observe it some more. From some police station. Going here. That's right, it happened by the storage lockers. You're badly hurt. Are you okay? But it's a scratch. I just know some way, dude. Up in a robber last night. That's right. Threw this thing straight at me. Crowbar. The robber used? Yep. I kept it as evidence, though I might help catch that scumbag. Good thinking. More about what happened last night? Of course. Of course. Oh my god, it's John 3D Polygon. Yeah, rounds at 11 every night, checking the whole place. So like always, I was walking towards the lockers, and I saw a scumbag prying the locker door open with a crowbar. He was really quiet about it too. He wasn't making that much noise. I didn't even think about it before heading. I was shocked and shouted at him, and then he threw the crowbar straight to my face, and I'm like, oh my god. And then ran away. That's some quick reaction. He wasn't hesitating or anything. It all happened in a flash. I respect that maneuver, honestly. What a maneuver. Never seen someone crowbar. I only seen that in Slam Co-op. So you don't look that. Sorry, but it's good look at the person. I'm sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. Never. never nice to be hit in the face with something. I'm sure it was a man. A man, he had broad shoulders and oh, he was tall. He was a tall, broad man with a crowbar. Gordon Freeman. Anyways, the thief couldn't break into the locker. 222. None of the safes were touched. None of the other our staff reported any missing belongings. I'm sure glad the lockers were left intact. Those lockers, man, they're so safe. I guess doors are quite sturdy then. It looks like the robber did all he could to get it open. I see a double-locked locker is designed to engage in someone the wrong passwords in. Didn't lock the lockers like so. On the system's trigger, not even the elephant jumping on the wall will burst it open. But there's a problem on its own. We've been big in a pickle. Major headache. Well, if the secondary lock's active, we have to enter the administrator password to reset the lock, but the password is missing right now. We don't know what's inside locker 222. It seems like it got lost when the previous manager left the job. It's not like we used the password more often either, so we forgot. It's not completely lost. The previous manager did leave some information about the password. I say the information is very structured. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. "1950s bus schedule." I think it's Xeller staring at the paper, trying to work something out. I have a feeling that that's all. Alright, let's inspect. Need locker password. Ridiculous scrawls look more like a place in the bingo hall. Honestly, I do agree with you, but at least according to the previous manager, all the hints are inside the schedule. 1910 plus 1950. Can I look at it? "1910, 1915. So I'm guessing this is the 1910 bus schedule. Okay. Fucking god, this guy really wanted to make it a little cryptic, huh? Alright. Peter Street. Why is it doing this though? I don't need to know this. I guess it's for the letters. They even need to get numbers. I think that I'm like trying to go here, look at this. 11. Wait. Hmm. Huh? I know it's 5. They want me to spell password? E. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna password, I'm guessing, and then we add them together. What I'm assuming. E would be 5. A would be 6. SS will be easy since they're both S's, so 5, 5. And W. One, O, 5, R, E, 5. So will be 5. 5, 6, 5, 5, 1, 5, 7, 5. That'll be password. Plus A6, these 2. This on the other page here. Okay, P 6 Okay. Thank God they don't make me fucking try to find it all. I'll be having 5 years trying to search for every letter, and then I'm gonna count them again because I'm not even sure. A is 9. The 2 S's. 6. 6. W is 2. O 6. R. Okay, now let me just put the numbers together. 6. 9. 7. It is a very long password, man. This is gonna be a very long password if it's just adding it together. So let me just do that first as a test. Yeah, that'll be a very long password. So I'm guessing I gotta like. Let's do something else real quick. 55. 8301? Maybe? Check my work done. Wait, it says this is supposed to be 8. Did my math wrong. I did my checking wrong. Oh no. See, that says it's 8. Okay. Really, I know P is 5, so I'm guessing because this is wrong real quick. I'm gonna just go to the page. I'm gonna just swap these two numbers out. 8 and 5. Why did he do this? Anyways. Because 8 is 9. Not 8. So I'm guessing he just forgot to count 1. So like, oh, oops. Oopsie daisy. And the S is 6, but it's supposed to be 5. So if we reorder it, would be 6, 8, 5, 5, 2, 6, 4. You have to keep putting the R. 9, 7. Okay. I'm gonna do what I did before, which was to 8, 50. Seven for 185. Four, 1, 5. One 890. Don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Isn't that double log? Maybe I have to. Now let's do this again just by just simply adding them together. Plus 2, 5, 1, Hmm. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. I feel like I'm missing something extremely obvious. Don't know. And 1910 plus 1950. Password. B5. B5. A6. I'm gonna look at the guide. I'm gonna look at guides. If there's any. I like how the first thing I see is actually people wanting a sequel. That's actually really nice. Um, I'm just gonna search it up, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm searching it up. Went to the train station. Let's see what this guy, legendary Let's Play, tell me. I'm wondering, is it just separate and I just do pass, pass, and then word, word? Or do I just, what do I do? I'm wondering. I'm seeing what this guy is doing. At least I was understanding it, and I did not go in an absurd direction. Okay, I'm assuming it's because they did pass, and I decided to add them, and then I overcomplicated them. I assume that you have to at least have everything together. Okay, the guy took a hint. Okay, so I was right on the subtraction part too. I think I just miscounted something. I love how this guy was also stuck. Okay, so I got the I funny enough, I got the general idea. I just miscounted. It's supposed to be 8349. It's supposed to be 8349. I think I miscounted something. Which case? I need to double check something. Okay, so I was close. I was getting close. No, that's actually really funny. I was getting really close. I just miscounted. I miscounted. Okay, let me just look at the thing real quick. Let's just see what I got wrong. Alright, I'm just gonna go on a new page. Just a new blank page here. And let's do it again. But glad to know that I miscounted. So P, assuming is 5. P is 5. Assume A is 5. Where the fuck is the letter A? A. 6. I'm glad to know I knew the solution. Well, I knew how to do the solution. I just did. Oh, I just miscounted. I definitely got the wrong numbers. Makes sense. How it usually goes for me. You know, I usually know the solution. I just don't know how to do the solution properly. I don't know. Here's the letter A. The letter A. The letter A. Bank. Which is 6. What did I put here? 6. It should be 5. Five or 6, but it is above. And then S, and S should be 5, 5. And that's for password, so 5 for P. Just put an X here for A. Because it could be 5 or 6. And then S is 5, 5. And the other half of the problem, W is 1. You shouldn't. O is 5. R. 7. Last one is D. D. Which is 5. Let's just get five, 5 minus 1. 75. 5 solution. Solution. 480. There we go. So 3980 or 480. If I have a calculator, I'm not doing it mentally. I just have a nice handy dandy calculator. Anyways, and now we go here, and now we go here. And then we do password again. Six. The letter A. Letter A. Why am I blind now and I can't find letters that I want to look? 9. 9. 9. And then W. Where's the published W? I am blind when I'm trying to find a letter. There it is, 2. W is 2. Why the hell did I put W? What is going on my brain? What is going on my brain today? Anyways, S. S, I don't... Okay, 6. And then 6. Anyways, I'll be 69. 6. I know these two will be different, but that will be the first section. And then just look at the thing here. For word, I'll do it next. I know it's word and W's too, so let's just look at here. So I have nice and organized. Eight, 5. So 68, 55. And then we could just simply check for the solution later. And then W is 2, but let's just sure I am not misremembering. Two, and then O. Tab is open. Yep. Now let's do. $40 more. 406. Or is it just that S? Is it just that S? Just specifically that S? And it could be 6? Actually, I do want to check that actually. Is it just specifically that S? It's not that hard to check. I just is it just that S? That'll be 60. Okay, so just the regular numbers added together. So this is, I don't know what's going on here, why they were scratching out numbers then. How does I mix my numbers here? Fucking red herring, it's making me overthink. Stupid, stupid red herrings. It made me overthink. I literally thought that was, no, it's just the numbers. It's just the numbers, Jim. It's just the numbers. Okay. Why did I fucking say Jim? Just the numbers. Yeah, you know why I said Jim? It's because it's dead Jim. That's not like every fucking cop or detective's always that. Anyway. Anyways, I need to bother someone about any context of what's going on real quick. I needed to bother them. Anyways. Why the f is my bar? Who decided this hotkey? You know how many times I'm gonna press space? Okay, good. Good. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that during the stream. Okay, good. Tired of this. Tired of this. Done with this game. I look like a madman with these pens over here. My handwriting looks so bad. I haven't like written like forever. Oh, my handwriting always looks bad. That's not that hasn't changed, but it looks worse than usual. Well, the usual is not usual anymore, so you know it's worse. Just how it is now. Just how it is. It's just how it is. Looks like ordinary travel items to me. We don't know what's hidden, so we're just gonna take a close look at it. Ordinary cigarettes. Paratailor Sue looks like a man kept to spare for his travels, but Kelvin, you see these clothes here? None of them have bands labels on them. Wow, unlabeled clothes, once again. It's not even opened. No way. What is it, Liam? This toothpaste, it's $4 for a tube. That's very expensive. I have to lose this much. How much money did he use? Driven after the suitcase, even knowing he didn't have any cash. Expensive items. Wow. 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 A carton of cigarettes. I think this case connects to the other case. Oh my god. Could have thought anyways. I'm so done. I'm so done reading text now. I'm done. Yeah, okay, then you're paying for all the drinks tonight, though. Got it. Alright. I've done it. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Goodbye. See, this person went for a shift today. Well, I do work all day here, but I don't remember a single place where I sold tickets to. Yes, I remember this. Does you look like the man you showed me? Yes. Yeah, I guess he does remember every customer. It's right, I think. I did my job and I sold him the ticket. I mean, the end of it, him paying for the ticket and all. Then he came back and started banging the window still. I told him the window still really thin, it might break, and then he told me to get a ticket for right away. And he was agitated, he got upset, but his voice got louder. He was in a hurry. He was in a massive hurry. You could even say he was in a rush. Okay, you didn't even say he was in a hurry 3 times. Anyway, he asked for the fastest ticket, so I booked him, and then the ticket was found useless now. So, do you want a refund on that ticket? It was a rush where he snatched the ticket out of my hand and then ran just like that. Wow, he ran. Close. Close. The deuce. I'm deducing. This is it. You never seen someone deduce this hard before. This is it. Should be consider other possibilities. The deuce. Okay, there we go. There, we did it. We did it properly. I just didn't know I had to go zoom out. It's just definitely true that Alexander Wayne was at St. Mary Station October 11th. Think of it. It's time to look at the book. And that's the end of the demo. I'm never playing this game again. I'm never touching it. Son of a out of here. I didn't even get to see the girl in the game. Done. I was gonna play 2 demos. Dumb game, awful game, 0 to 10 game. I'm gonna upload the VOD. I'm gonna remove the stream because I know the streams never get views, but my VODs do. I don't know why. They should be the same, but anyways, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna eat. Go eat something. So done. I don't like mystery games anymore. I'm glad to know I got the solution. And unlike this guy, he didn't understand why it was subtraction. I did. Get that, random let's player. Okay, it's okay, random let's player. I respect you. I respect the random let's player here. You know, he gave me the. I could have gotten the hints said, but I don't think I would have understood the hints. But it's nice to know that I was close to the solution. I just miscounted. Anyways, bye. Also, I'm gonna